Time now for another busy weekend. What's up in the community? Brought to you this week by Timmins Hyundai, where they've got the Race to the Cup sales event on now. This is where you have a chance to enjoy great rebates. They've got low interest rates on such vehicles like the Ioniq 5, the Kona, and the Hyundai Venue. So if you're searching around, browse the Timmins Hyundai lot today, 800 Riverside Drive. You can call to book a test drive, 705-360-1500. And thanks to them, Jamie Millions and his team at Timmins Hyundai for sponsoring this week's What's Up in the Community. And let's give a shout out to the Pop-Up Balloon Shop before we get things rolling today, because the Pop-Up Balloon Shop came in here and transformed our studio from Timmins Con last week. We had Captain America, some other amazing superhero balloons floating around behind us at Studio 67. And this week it is Easter. We're focusing in on the Easter Bunny. And if you want some great balloon displays like that, your last minute crunch to get your bouquets, your balloon bouquets for Easter, contact the Pop-Up Balloon Shop today. You can email her, popupballoonshop1@gmail.com, or just follow them and hit them up with a message on Facebook. But we thank Ashley Richards and her crew coming in and decking out our amazing Studio 67 as we gear up for Easter. Now the PMHA gearing up for their 3-on-3. Now, it's not this weekend, but it's the following weekend, April 26th and 27th at the Barn. It's free for all players, U9 up to U18, who are currently registered this season with the PMHA. You can find the entry form found on the PMHA Facebook page, and at last count, they were still looking for some last-minute add-ons to make teams. So if you want to put your little one in, still time to do so. And a big thank you to everyone who supported this amazing charity hockey game back on Sunday night at the Sportsplex. It was the charity hockey game featuring the Timmins professional firefighters and the doctors. And scores are irrelevant, but it was a great battle on the ice. It was the firefighters nipping the doctors 6-4. But at the end of the game, the real winners there, you can see that thumbnail, the Armitage and the Elliott families. I want to say a huge thank you for all the donations that poured in. Silent auction items. They're still in the midst of counting, by the way. And we've been invited to the check presentation for both these beautiful families, helping out little Benjamin Elliott and Logan Armitage and his families as they battle some significant challenges here in this city. So a thank you again for those who laced it up and for those who came to fill the seats at the Plex on Sunday night. And how about this? The 77th annual Schumacher Lions Spring Sportsman Show is set to go next weekend. It's coming to the MAC, April 26th and 27th, and we're going to have the Lions on the show Monday. John McCauley and his team will be here at Studio 67 to tee us up on all the happenings on the big weekend. And look at that price tag to get in, only $5 to get in. It's going to be a phenomenal weekend. Now let's save you 30% off on select tires at Canadian Tire Timmins. Their big spring tire sale is on now. I know we're still dealing with spring snowstorms, but this snow will eventually have to end. And you're going to do the good old spring tire changeover, the swap over, right? So let's swap them over and save some bucks at the same time. 30% off select tires. So if you do the Kinsman math here, let's say a tire is $200, 30% off is $140 for that same tire. So what's that times 4? $240. Did I get smarter than a fifth grader? Anyhow, 30% is 30% off. Again, get yourself up to Canadian Tire Timmins. Select tires, the big tire sale, and spring tire sale is on now. 705-268-8591, or just make your drive to Canadian Tire today. And talking about discounts, how about 20% off when you use the promo code KINZ and KLOMP and get yourself in for the Timmins Comedy Festival. Hard to believe that this big event is happening next week. These superstars will be strutting through town, including Paul Bellini. Going to be a part of the Roast with Paul Bellini on the Thursday night. That's at Full Beard Brewing. Tickets are on sale now for that one. How about Friday night? Dave Mahej and his crew going to be in town for a Friday night Dante Club show. So you already know that your ticket with Dave Mahej is going to include a Dante Club dinner. And how about Saturday? A double bill. First with the 2 p.m. matinee. Magic Mel will be at Timmins High putting on a magic show for the kids. And again, that one is free, but they do ask you to secure your seats. Let them know that you're going. Go pick your seats at timminscomedy.ca. And how about Adam Grow? He's bringing his Cash Cab comedy-style trivia quiz show? His comedy-style quiz show that Saturday night at 8. And again, lots of fun with Adam Grow. And again, 20% savings when you save 20% off with the promo code. Use it now. KINZ and KLOMP in the promo code section when it asks to fill it in. And how about J&R Custom Cabinets? This is a great deal. J&R Custom Cabinets, they have a buy now, pay later event happening. This is cool because I know you've got the spring renos, a summer reno, maybe a reno from winter that hasn't been done because you have no money. Well, how about this? If I said you can go into J&R Custom Cabinets and pick out what you want, get the job done and pay later, would you do it? Of course you would. Inquire about 3, 6, or 12 months OAC or even longer. Again, they've got some amazing finance rates in place to get that job done today. Buy now, pay later, design, build, enjoy, your one-stop shop. Again, J&R Custom Cabinets, check them out today, jrcustomcabinets.ca. You can stop in and see their beautifully renovated showroom at 1150 Riverside Drive as well. Now, we've got a lot of events happening, between now and the next couple of weeks and months. And they're looking for vendors. And the first one is the Quilts for Survivors mini market. Comes up next Saturday from 11 a.m. to 3 at Quilts for Survivors. Their new home is in Sopo, 58 Legion Drive. And if you want to put a booth in, it's $20 for a vendor spot. Contact Vanessa Genier today, 705-262-1853, or email them, quiltsforsurvivors.ca. And up at the Timmins Construction Association, they're asking you to put a booth in for a vendor slot at the Timmins Construction Association's Home, Cottage, and Lifestyle Show. This happens at the MAC the weekend of May 3rd and 4th. Reserve a booth today, 705-268-3757. And up at the Downtown Timmins BIA, they also have a slot for you. I know vendors always say, where can I showcase my goods? Well, here's another good opportunity. The Downtown Timmins BIA setting up for their Mother's Day market on Saturday, May the 10th, 10 a.m. to 3 at the old Tweed and Hickory building in your downtown, and you could be a vendor. They're looking for vendor slots now to be filled. You can sign up today, info@downtowntimmins.com. And another event. When people say nothing happens in this city, just tell them to follow KINZ and KLOMP in our What's Up in the Community feature every single week because there's always something happening. The Timmins Canadian Mining Expo coming to the MAC on June 4th and 5th. And again, they're looking for vendors. Do you want to showcase your goods? The mining community will be here. This is where the world comes to explore. They're looking for you to put a booth in, and you can inquire today at CanadianMiningExpo.com. And last but not least, just wanted to mention that, we're looking at our Easter decor, which reminds me that Timmins Square, the Easter Bunny, is there this week. Reserve your spots with the Easter Bunny. You can get the Easter Bunny schedule and more at timminssquare.com. As we wrap up another busy week in What's Up in the Community, brought to you today in this week by Timmins Hyundai. The Race to the Cup sales event is on now. Great rebates at Hyundai. Lower interest rates on vehicles like the Ioniq 5, the Kona, and the Hyundai Venue. So book a test drive today, 705-360-1500. Tell them KINZ and KLOMP sent you, and you can even stop in and see them in person. Browse the lot, 800 Riverside Drive, and we are so proud to have them aboard for What's Up in the Community this week here on KINZ and KLOMP.